Alrighty. Alright, a bit slow on the uptick today, I'll be honest. Here we are. The day just got away from me entirely. And now I'm checking everything's good. Everything looks good. Back in Hell Let Loose today, we are going to be doing a shorter stream. So I'm looking at about between 2.5 3 hours, probably about 3 hours. I just want to work on a video afterwards. But I mostly have that video done. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get through today in about 3 hours. I should have started looking for a match, so hopefully I'm not in trouble for that. One tick. Realize there's one thing I didn't do in this room, just fix the light. There we go. Probably won't matter much for you guys, but matters to me. Oh, no, it looks a little bit better. All right, we're Rifleman 3. Okay, we need to be Rifleman 4 to get the... Oh, just the bayonet, hey? What about the rest of these? Can I not select the rest of these, or is that not an option? Who the fuck cares? Let's jump straight in. We'll work it out once we're in game. All right. Hopefully get a good server. Maybe we'll try Anzac Pride. All right, never mind. There's only official servers look to be busy at the moment, so let's join one of them. Not enough room. All right, where's the refresh? No size room there. Let's go. Not enough room in the server queue for your party. What? 95 players, 6 out of 6 in the queue. Maybe get them out of the queue and there'll be room for me. Okay, that one's full. Try the second one down. I mean, what are the chances this one gets populated if I join it? Hey, Harry, how you, TJ? How you guys going? I don't want to join the fucking server with 7 people on it. For obvious reasons. But I wonder how many other people are sitting. Well, now there's one person in it. Oh, here we go. Australia mixed 65 out of 100. Can we join? Hell yeah, let's do it. I was putting together a video on War Dogs. Holy shit. I've now okay, so for context, Harry, I've now watched every fucking War Dogs trailer they've put out. I've seen it all. I want to be NVA. Oh, I can't. There we go. I've now watched every goddamn trailer you might actually see. Might survive longer. What are you saying, TJ? You saying I don't survive? No, that's fair. Oh, it's full. Oh, you know what? Grenade launcher. Let's go. Actually, I fucking love this class. Hell yeah, let's go the grenade guy. I like his single shot rifle. Knew it sucked in. Oh, so sucked in. I'm going to release a video after this stream. I'm going to be finishing the stream about an hour early today, so I can finish that off. But like, holy shit, after watching all of the trailers, man, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm just so incredible. Fuck, I should have spawned there. Yeah. I just can't believe how keen I am, you know? Probably shouldn't have spawned up top. That was maybe a mistake. All right. Either way, let's go. It is. Yeah, I know. A taste this weekend. Only have to wait a few weeks. Like, as long as the taste is good. You know, as long as the taste is good. I don't mind. A few weeks is fine. A few weeks is fine. I also saw the Blood of the Dawnwalker game is apparently coming out 3rd of September. Why? Like I swear to God, I say this like literally every 2 weeks. There's nothing to play. And then all of a sudden there's like fucking 10 games that will release at once. But then next week I'll be complaining there's nothing to play. But next week for me will be the Stalker 2 DLC. I realized I'll stop moving as I was talking there. I'll just get running this direction. We have a minute and a half before we can even get to this place, so it's fine. Yeah, the Stalker 2 DLC next week. I was going to continue playing Stalker today. But after checking out one of their new community posts, they'll have a ability when the DLC releases to start a new game and immediately advance to the DLC, which is hilarious because I spent I spent a couple of streams obviously getting ready for the DLC. But now next Tuesday I'm just going to start new game fresh on stream with the DLC, play it there. This weekend I'll play some War Dogs, get a good feel for it. And then, yeah, so we'll work through the Stalker 2 DLC on stream, I reckon, because I fucking love Stalker 2 and I'm really keen for that. Then Blood of the Dawnwalker's basically going to be ready to go 3rd of September. And then 10th of September, War Dogs. So that's what I'm hoping my my next few weeks are going to look like, you know? Once again, a little bit varied. Oh, is the... Took you guys long enough.
My name and my phone,
At least I don't have two, Mama. Thank you.
I was gonna say, why? There's always somebody doing. There's always someone doing an offensive Vietnamese accent. Or maybe they're Vietnamese. Maybe I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, when it rains, it pours. Oh, I'm so ready, so ready. And at least this is taking the sting out of Dawn of War 4 being delayed. I'm glad that I'm a game. Like, I don't know how people do it. I'm glad that I'm a gamer that likes to play a significant variety of games, right? Like, there's not really a genre that I dislike. I don't know how I guess gamers who are into their specific genres are used to that, but I can't imagine having to wait years for like an RTS release and then seeing it release and it's like mid. How many fucking RTS releases have we had? I don't remember the last good real-time strategy release. I honestly couldn't tell you what the last good real-time strategy release was. Maybe Age of Empires 4? To be fair, I didn't mind it. It didn't grab me as much, but I did quite like Age of Empires 4. But there were a couple of other ones that were from, there were a couple of others from the people that made StarCraft. I can't remember what that game was called. But that one crashed and burned pretty hard, I think, in the end. Same for you, TJ, that you don't love races or sports games. Sports games are the one genre that I cannot for the life of me... I'm never going to hit this, right? There's just no chance. Because I don't understand the bullet drop on this grenade. Oh my god, they are going straight down. Okay, boys, I think I missed. Yeah, I don't know. I sports games, I'll never understand. Never. I played a bit of FIFA, like with my cousins, I think, when I was young. I don't know. I just don't... Like, as games go... Like, the great thing about video games is they let you experience such insane things. And they offer such tactical depth. Like, I understand the desire to play a soccer-inspired video game, but it feels like such a waste. Feels like such a waste. But I guess if you're super into soccer, I get the appeal. I get it. Racing games I can get around. I really shouldn't be running out in the open like this. Fuck. Racing games I can get around, but I have to really be in the mood for it. You know, I have to really be in the mood for a racing game. So it's kind of rare, but I'm with you. All right. Well, since that was a clusterfuck, spawn on the boat. Oh, we got a Gary right here. How much for the Gary? Okay, Gary's still a while. That boat's going to be under fire, no? Like, it's on the enemy line. I can't imagine that boat's going to be good. Let's find out. Okay. I'll take it. I hear the heli. One of these days, I'm going to land this. Oh, I saw the... Okay, Who killed that guy? Oh! I think that was us. The explosion seemed a little bit delayed, but it felt like we got it. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go up the hill. Okay, I'm going to get the grenade off the front of this weapon. I don't want to have to shoot that point blank at someone. Oh. Yeah, let's have a look. Anyone else in there? No, just that one guy, hey? It's suspect. Alright, he's there. That's fine. Hey, Void. How you going, man? Good to see you. Thank you for the ping as well. You don't know about the vampire game. Could be something. I might check out a trailer. while we're playing today. Like maybe between rounds, I'll check out the trailer if I remember. Because I only remember... Just looking at my audio level, sorry. Yeah, it looks alright. I'll turn it down a bit for me. If it's too loud, just let me know. I remember seeing a cinematic trailer for the vampire game. I don't think I've seen any gameplay. So I wouldn't mind seeing if they have a gameplay trailer, watching a little bit of that. We could do that on stream, potentially. Because I was also unsure about it. It could be something... I know it's by some of the people that made The Witcher 3. Which, you know, good pedigree there, but at the same time... Like, I'm so burnt out on hearing things like... From the people that brought you Witcher 3, or like... From the people that brought you, like, Stranger Things. I was watching a TV show the other day. Where are they? Are they over the hill? I was watching a TV show the other day and that popped up on screen and I was like, is this... Are you advertising to me or are you turning me off? Because that ended up being a clusterfuck by the end. Like, same thing with, like, from the people that brought you Witcher 3. It's like, okay, did they? Did they? Or is this like a single developer that worked on the project and put their name, they put that on it because they do have someone that worked on The Witcher 3? I can't believe how just straight these grenades are. Okay, my bad. I died. My bad. I got too obsessed with trying to hit that fucking chopper with a grenade. And yeah, it was Tempest Rising, TJ. Not a bad RTS, though. It came out April 25. And only just doing a demo release for Third Faction. Yeah. I think they pushed it out too quick. You know, I get the idea that they knew the RTS genre was ripe for the picking, like it was ripe for a release, and they just released too soon. They just released too goddamn soon, which I don't know why that's the story of every game ever. Well, I do know why that's the story. It's because everyone's greedy for money. It's funnily enough, somebody commented on one of my videos the other day. Actually, it was my Dawn of War 4 being delayed video. I put out a video for that. And some guy was like, you know, these videos are the problem is, you know, players rushing out the game when it just needs to be worked on. And I'm like, I'm not, first of all, I wasn't saying the game shouldn't be released. Secondly, I'm mostly just saying that I agree. But it's not gamers that cause that, it's the fucking publishers and all that kind of, the investors that cause all that bullshit. So putting on players I really didn't like. You took a chance on sim racing, built a sim rig and played. You fucking built a sim rig, Harry? Holy shit. Played a lot for a while, but it got old on a flat screen, needed a proper VR headset. Yeah, nothing out you want to buy. That's fair. That's fair. Fucking, I can't believe you built a rig though. It's like me, I've got my 2 flight sticks now. I'm a step away from trying to bolt them to my desk so they're more stable. But at the same time, it's so hard to know where to aim when they're flying like that. I don't know how much bullet drop there is or how much bullet lead. Probably not that much when they're that close, but... Alright, let's keep heading in. Kind of like the very small one, but damn, it's expensive. Yeah, you do want a small one. Why am I drinking weird? Toothache? Am I Oh! Is it because, hang on, is it because I drink like this? Main reason, Harry, it's purely just because the mic's here. And because I'm sitting like this. Normally I would drink, but I've done this a few times and hit the drink on the mic. So I have noticed I tend to from the side. It's just because the mic's here. Someone else pointed that out. God, maybe a few more. I think Texas pointed it out before as well, like asking why I always drink out the side of my mouth. I can promise you I don't do that normally. But no, I went to the dentist, Harry, just a few weeks ago. Told him that I barely drink any sodas anymore. And he said he noticed because my teeth are looking good. Which is always funny when you lie to the dentist. I don't know if that was me. It's always funny when you lie to the dentist and they're like, oh, you're taking my advice, thank you. And it's like, yeah, you fucking gotcha. I drink more Pepsi than ever. You can't stop me. I'm sure when my teeth fall out, that'll stop me, but you know. That's why you got dentures, right? Get veneers.
Outpost is warm. There's someone close.
Alright, I've been fucking around too much telling stories today.
Probably in the bushes somewhere. That's good stuff.
Whoever's driving this helicopter has got wild, Oh, come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on. It sounded like I hit someone? But again, I don't know how, like... Oh, I saw that go around the back. Okay, I did see that one. I feel like I still hear a helicopter over there. There it is. Oh. It's such a stupid attempt to hit this thing, but anyway. Spent way too long doing that, my bad. Hey, Void. You're wondering, I was too busy wondering how rangefinders work. It came to my head for no reason. What happened? Yeah, actually, I don't know how rangefinders work. I assume it's like a laser. Like a laser thing. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Look at this. The suppression effect was nice. You finally saw it, Harry. Yeah. That's pretty good suppression. And to your question, what sticks did I get? And yeah, the mic, yeah. What sticks did I get? You're considering the VKB Gladiator. I think I'm pretty sure I got the VKB. Yeah, so I got the Gladiator NXT, which is VKB. Yeah, VKB Gladiator NXT. And I basically just got two of the same. But because I was playing Star Citizen, I got one of them... I don't remember if I've shown... Oh, I've definitely shown this on stream before. Ugh. Oh, good. The cord's long enough. So I got one with, like, the Omni throttle, like, from the other side. So it can go back and forth as, like, throttle. Fucking had to figure that one out. But it's literally the same... Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. Woo! I will be right back, guys. I spilled a fuckload of Pepsi. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Woo. Oh. Luckily, I've got a bunch of... Oh, good. I have a, Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. There is so much fucking Pepsi on this desk. I tell ya. Oh,
he's got a satchel on the heli.
Oh, nice. He's got a satchel on the heli. What a guy.
Dude, you legend. Blow that
Look
shit.
at that heli flying over fucking airborne. Watch him. 30 seconds.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that is more Pepsi than I realized. All right, boys. I will... I will be right back.
Boom.
All right. Oh, it's all going wrong, guys. It's all going wrong. All right. But anyway, while I clean this up, I'll continue talking. So I got the VKB NXT Gladiators. I got one with the Omni throttle, is, you know, seemed to make sense. That's probably a bad idea. I've like mashed toilet paper into a fucking tea towel. You know what? As long as it's off the desk. It really smells like Pepsi in here though, which is honestly not the worst. But I find them pretty good. I find them pretty goddamn solid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm currently... Thankfully, it didn't land on the keyboard. It's just all over the fucking desk. It got on like the... Oh, actually, okay, there is. Actually, holy shit. Okay. Okay, there's more... Oh, fuck. There's more on the keyboard than I expected. Alright, hang on. Oh. How does one clean a keyboard effectively, hey? It's sugar free. Does that help? You know, is that gonna help my keyboard at all here? Alright, I think that's relatively good enough. Alright, well, if we have keyboard issues, remind me why. At some point in the next few weeks, I'm like, the keyboard's not working, boys. Someone will have to remind me of exactly this moment. But we're pretty good. We're pretty cleaned up now. We're almost there. But yeah, the VKBs, Harry. Highly recommend. I looked at the Virgils too, but obviously those are like the price difference between like the Virgils and the VKB is fucking like night and day. It just didn't seem worth it. But what game are you looking for? What game are you looking for sticks for? What are you thinking about using them for? Because the main reason I wanted the VKBs was because of the amount of options they had on them, like the amount of hats and all the different different buttons. Obviously, Star Citizen has just an insane amount of shit around that. So having all those buttons really helped me there. All right, lads, I am
in the top left quadrant of
cleaned up. I am just going to quickly get rid of... I'm just going to get rid of all of this shit. And I'll be right back.
Don't go onto the base. The base is going to get striked by Commando. That's Arvin base.
There's a tank in the middle. Just sit there.
All right. It's impressive I've not died.
Once that,
oh shit, what's happened there?
I might try to fucking sneak in and fucking saddle him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Didn't fuck that up. Yeah, it is kind of lucky. So yes, anyway, back to the show and tell. The Omni throttle for you, Harry. Highly recommend. Honestly, I've loved them the entire time I've had them. I still play a little bit of Star Citizen off stream on occasion. And it's, yeah, really good. Can't complain. And then, since I've shown you one, I'll show you... no, I can't show you the other. Can't be fucked. But you get the idea. Oh, sugar-free does help. Hell yeah. All right. Where were we, hey? Okay. Everything's... Oh. Oh, really? Okay. There's a little bit of a wet patch on my A little bit of a wet patch on my mouse pad, but it'll be
Why is there still so many?
It'll be
people
fine.
On special forces camps and them. They've got a tank on the point.
My god, I am so far behind. Where are we up to?
They must have fucking just given up.
Gone to the next one. All right, let me catch back up. You're so sorry for causing this. What is this guy doing here? What are you doing here? What? Honestly, that might actually get me to close to the front line. Nah, not your fault, Harry. That was me. I shouldn't have been silly. We were just talking about me knocking Pepsi as well. As Fufu said, it was bound to happen. Ah. But yeah, VKBs, highly recommend. Happened to you plenty of times, Void. Yeah. There's nothing worse than spilling a drink over a desk. Just cleaning up any kind of liquid. Fucking nightmare. And hello, Fufu. Very good to see you, my man. Thank you for joining us today. Told me the 7 member that we live longer. Honestly, it would have been the perfect time to join that server. Get the people going. What the fuck was that? The tank?
Just ping it next time.
Where'd he go?
I was pinging it, bro. I was pinging it a couple of times. You literally called back past him when I was pinging him.
Okay, I got one.
Ah, fair enough. Didn't know that.
I think he was the only guy here. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that victory, hey? Jesus Christ, the team destroyed. We've been streaming for 30 minutes and fucking half of that I was cleaning up. Yeah, worse when gets into electronics. Thankfully, it only touched the side of my keyboard and a few of the G keys because I have a Logitech keyboard. Never use them anyway. So if those break, I won't even notice. Ah, all right. Fuck it. What a silly game that was, hey? Compressed air is a good start. Oh, yeah, that would have been a good idea. Have I still got like I keep touching things and it's just everything's just a little bit wet. Just gonna have some like random bits of paper towel everywhere. I'm pretty sure my dentist loved this game. You know what? I was just talking about how I lie to my dentist about how much fucking soda I drink. So maybe this is karma. There's the karma of it all. Oh, you know what I did say we were gonna do. Hang on. I wish listed. Ah, Blood of the Dawn Walker. Are either of these gameplay trailers? Doesn't really look like it.
It's as if the Vrakir in you is dormant during the day and awakens with nightfall. You're not the only one for my own family.
Like, is there a good gameplay trailer? Tell you what, let's get Hell Let Loose back up. Okay, well actually, while that does that, let me have a look at YouTube. Let's see if there's a good Oh. Did I show you guys the Lorax thing? That's my favorite thing. Blood of the Dawn Walker. Are there any reviews out? Have people started dropping like early reviews? Bandai Namco did an Everything You Need to Know trailer. Okay, we'll watch that. We'll watch that during the next game. Oh, turn that off. Oh, and then I had this Lorax thing. I think about this every goddamn time I play this game.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. And for some fucking reason, they're speaking Vietnamese.
I fucking love that. Whoever did that voice is amazing. All right. Okay, fuck it. Let's try to join Abel. Maybe it'll let me in. Otherwise, I'll have to start one. What have you sent me, Void? Nosy's head enters development. The fuck is Nosy? Some guy building like a battle suit? What is this? Or is this guy building his own robot? Honestly, the next few years are going to be crazy for the amount of just like... Okay, we'll join item. It's a mech? Fucking... It's a mech. I love that. Alright, we're just going to be a rifleman. A robot. Yeah. Now let's go for the helicopter spawn. Maybe we can spawn on it. Nah, I missed out. See a driver? No, I hate that you need to be a driver to actually move those things. Okay, limestone caves where we gotta go, so let's start the run. Oh, I've accepted into Able unit. I don't know if I accepted that or not. Who knows? It's a robot girlfriend. Who knows what it'll look like when it's finished, Void? Maybe. Alright, it's 1 Pepsi down. And half on the desk. And yeah, sorry, Fufu. I did see a question. Anyone a keyboard nerd? I'm not really. You're just looking for a new keyboard. Generally don't know where to start anymore. Honestly, I really like mine. I can't remember what it is. It's like the Logitech fucking helpful. I love that my fucking green screen thing gets rid of everything. It's just like a Logitech wireless one. I can't remember what it's called. But like, I don't know what there is to know about keyboards, to be honest. It's hard to, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what people look for in a keyboard. For me, it's all just about the, you know, the buttons and whether they feel too clicky. Don't ever buy Logitech as I'm sitting there with my Logitech mouse, my keyboard. But I've heard a lot of people say that. But like, I used to buy, like, before I had Logitech stuff, I had a Razer mouse. I think I've always had Logitech keyboards. And honestly, my keyboards have always been good. Software's... I've never seen good software though, Harry. I've never seen fucking good software. Razer's software sucks absolute fucking ass. It's just the worst. You want a compact one. It needs to have a few things like a volume knob or just a configurable one. I can't remember what is this one. Light speed. Oh, I have the G915. Wireless. Mechanical gaming keyboard. You kind of use, yeah, avoid the usual brands. I've had them all. Yeah, like every single one is just awful. I use only somewhat other shit. What do you use, Harry? What's your keyboard of choice? It all started with legs. Void. I can imagine that though. People making their own mechs or robots or whatever. Fucking, you know, they're gonna throw an AI and it's gonna like stab someone. Well, at least we'll beat the limestone. Oh, and for those who have joined, obviously after I started, I will be finishing a little bit early today, aiming for around a 3-hour stream, so still 2.5 hours left. Just gonna work on a video. So I've got one basically ready to go. I just want to polish it off and get it up. Corsair. Oh, so I've never owned any Corsair gaming peripherals, but I've not necessarily heard bad things. Corsair's pretty half decent, isn't it? Like, I know Razer. I think my mum bought me my like first Razer mouse because I needed a mouse, and you know, it's the gaming brand, so I think she just went for the gaming brand. This is going back to when I was a teenager for context. And then I think my second mouse was Razer, just because, you know, I had the software, I knew how to use the software. Like, it just seemed easier than buying something completely different. Oh, this is a cool looking little spot. Okay. Let's not run in. Okay, we're now on the front line, so we've got to be careful here. This is the thing. Don't know for sure that anyone's up here. But if they're not up here, what are they doing? Have a look. It's an okay keyboard, but a great home defense system. So it's got some weight to it, eh? Oh, there is a guy right over here. There he is. Oh wow, I was really fucked up. He's got no worries, Floyd, no worries. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. I was looking at new mice. I wanted to get a MMO mouse. Do you have do Corsair have any good like MMO mice? Kitchen weight says 1.1 kilos. I wouldn't even. I'm so bad at guessing weights on things. Well, yeah, I was gonna say the problem here is like the campers have the benefit for sure. Like you try to push up there, you're screwed. But I got to give these things a try, hey. So hang on, unit management. Let me join Able. Come on. I don't know why. I just wanted to be part of Able's squad. Rifleman. We can't change this yet, can we? No. Confirm role. Boat spawn soon. Was Gary? Boat spawn's probably best though. Or this garrison up top. Oh, I do kind of prefer being up top. But let's get in amongst it. Let's get in there. Depends on what your cost range is. Looks okay. Okay, I'll check that one out. Yeah, okay. God, I feel like my hands are just sticky. Yeah, I just... Okay, everyone's getting the fuck shot out of them. People keep moving up to there and getting just taken out, but why? Well, I know why. I'm pretty sure there's a man with a gun somewhere. But finding these people? What the fuck? How does anyone know where anyone is here? Okay, moving through. How close are we to the actual point? Okay, I need to go a bit further. And there's a house that direction. You super sticky on those. Like, Todd, you really want the... Yeah, the G600 Mima remake, yeah. But you settled for the Razer Naga, yeah. Yeah, fucking Razer Synapse, if they're still using Razer Synapse, that shit drove me up the wall. That's the worst gaming software I've ever used, or like peripheral software I've ever used. I don't know if it just broke for me or what happened there. I heard a man right in here. All right, fuck it. Fucking me and this guy are just crawling up onto each other. Okay, this may be a great place if they keep peeking out this door and coming up at this guy. We got something going on. Make sure no one's behind me. Oh, look at that fire in the background. That's nice. That's nice. All right, fuck it. We're going in. Ah. I just want to know if I was in the point, but I think I was at the end there. Be warned, with Scimitar Elite does not have sideways on the mouse wheel, so a non-starter in your opinion. I like sideways on a mouse. I never use my fucking mouse wheel. Only thing I use my mouse wheel for is the scroll up and down to like select weapons in games and things like that. I guess maybe that's me not using it as well as I could. Who the fuck put down this outpost? That is a wild outpost. But I'm down for it. I have to get some water out of my bottle and yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'll do that on my next life. What? Where does this go? Okay, they're gone that way. Is this? We're in a cave? Oh, that's the house I was looking at a minute ago. Okay, this is actually a pretty good spot. Although in saying that, I see literally no one. I'm really surprised I'm not seeing anyone over there, to be honest. Oh. Okay. Why is that so dark? Oh, okay. Oh, shame. Hang on. Where's my... grab some of this. Grab my water bottle real quick. Possibly Nibba Nibs will come get me. Probably unlikely, but they will get lucky.
It would seem so, wouldn't it?
Everyone thought of a sideways scroll, to be honest. It would probably also not use it. This must be how the Neanderthal went. One created fire and the other's like, so what? I kind of get it. Like, I know it's functionality that's just staring me in the face, but it's just, you know what? It's. I mean, if he wants to try, come get me, he can.
Still laying there on the ground. Right tucked away.
It's the same thing I think about when I think about
Got it,
using
got
keybinds in an RTS.
And how Uchi min.
I fucking never use keybinds in an RTS because I've not trained myself to do it, and I can't be bothered taking the time to.
Go for Westmoreland next time.
Oh, thanks, man. Although I know I'm leaving value on the table. I want to crouch. I don't want to be standing. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we got Limestone Cave. Well done to the team. Honestly, I'm down to be in part of this squad. I really like this squad. Some more ammo. And then I don't know what we do about this. Oh, he's right there. Nice, he got him. So handy in tab browsing, but also keybinds in games. I could see it. I definitely, I can see. I think mine does have the functionality. I don't know if it's mapped to anything though. You know what? Do I spawn at that Gary or do I spawn at the outpost? Let's spawn at the outpost. Stick with the squad. Stick with the squad. They seem to be on top of it. I want them to keep me here.
Are we clear?
Yeah, my little finger's always... Yeah, like that's it. Yeah, for alt tabbing, like my finger's always kind of there anyway.
Still out in the jungle here.
Got a couple of hits in.
One real close to my ping.
Okay, I think they've got him. Looks like we're good. We need to get the hell out of here. Well, I guess we need to defend this while capping the next spot, right? So...
Seems like they're above us, lads.
Up there now, having a look. Got one up here. Okay, above looks good. Never mind.
They're there somewhere.
Got one. I don't know how many there are. Yeah, I think for me it's because like it's weird though because like
Back towards cave mouth.
I'm all about efficiency. I love being efficient in everything I do, but then sometimes I just don't give a fuck. If I'm playing a game, I love trying to be efficient, but it's like, what's the point? I should though. It's good. It's good to learn new things. You know, we should be. They are capturing Limestone Cave. Hey. Fuck. We are literally losing Limestone Cave. Okay, I need to actually hang with the team here and grab it back. People are shooting up, so let's check up here, make sure they're not behind us. Okay. Who got him? Nice, got that guy in the end. I don't know. Like, it's so funny, isn't it? Because, like, getting used to new settings, getting used to new keybinds, like a new mouse, that kind of stuff. It's not hard. It's certainly not hard, but, like, I avoid it like the plague. But in reality, I should just accept it and, like, start to learn these habits. You know? So, like, when I played Age of Empires 4, going back to that discussion, I did try. I'm like, I'm gonna learn new keybinds. We're gonna be on top of this. Like, I decided I was gonna be super efficient. And I started getting into it for quite a while, but then, you know, you move on to another game and there's no other good RTSs, or at least none interested in me. So all those skills gone to waste. I know I'm gonna get a little bit... Jesus Christ, who's got the fucking assault rifle over there? Oh, oh, my nibba nibs think he's coming to get me. I still need to wash my hands. I might actually go wash my hands after after this round. Oh, fuck, they took it, hey? Jesus Christ, how did we lose? Okay, we lost it. Hopefully we can get back into the outpost. If my squad can maintain that outpost, we are pretty set, I reckon. Okay, they've got that side. Kidley's got that side. I'll go to Kidley's side. Hey, you know what? We're going our own side. Never mind. They're dropping down from above on occasion. Did he come from? Did he drop down on me?
Anti-tank?
Maybe.
Oh shit, they're in the caves.
They're in the caves. I mean, that is where I'd expect them. Oh, they got the outpost too. Shit, that's no good. Well, I guess we got boat spawn. We are about to lose Hillside, though. Oh, damn. They have pushed us all the way back. Where's helicopter spawn? Nah, I don't want to go to helicopter spawn. Okay, looks like we're going HQ spawn over here. Oh, maybe this one, actually. Okay, if we all beeline at Jungle Hillside, we might be able to pull it back from them, because I'm guessing it was a small force that grabbed that. We only had 2 guys on the control point. If we can get right in there before they all, you know, navigate over from Limestone Cave, we should be okay. Not quite the open and shut win as the other one. Oh, I also, tomorrow, I am still planning to stream tomorrow. With the caveat, I don't actually know when the War Dogs closed beta goes live. So I'll flag in the Discord. If it's like, I could just, I'm working from home tomorrow anyway, so I can just check if it's up. I'll check if it's up in the morning. If it's not up in the morning, I'll check closer to midday. Because I couldn't find any information on what time the beta starts. All I know is, I think they've said 21st, right? I can see it in my Steam library at least, so I know it's there, and I know obviously I'm invited because I'm in there. I pre-ordered the game. But if I'm not in it, I won't stream tomorrow. Just a heads up. So I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Or, I mean, you can just see if I'm fucking live at 4. think I better have died. Hell, I think I just took out a fucking full squad, eh? He's got fucking 4 kills in there. Oh, it's 1700 UTC. It'd be helpful if I knew what the fuck that was in my time zone, but I can double check that. I'll double check that between rounds. I don't know where that guy. There he is. We're losing Liz, okay? Fucking hell. Is this a smoke? Who knows? Let's find out. I've either given them cover or thrown a grenade. Fuck. My time zone? I mean, mine isn't AEST, but Australia AEST I'll understand. I guess my time zone... I don't know what my time zone is officially. Are UT... I think I'm in +8. Fucking, I don't know. I always go by Australian Eastern Standard Time because that's what everyone always fucking reports, you know? Enemy garrison over there, hey? Okay, let's go. Fuck, missed that one. Yeah, go for that spawn up there. We did so well capping that first point, and then we've just got absolutely nothing. Now we're losing Liz Oak. Yeah, Australian Eastern Standard Time, War Dogs Beta. Oh, so it is Saturday for me. Yeah, okay. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. Classic. Oh, fuck. Why is he all the way over here? Oh, fuck. He's very close to the outpost. Yeah, okay. In that case, yeah. But it won't be up. Won't be up by the time until fucking 4 AM on Saturday. Maybe I'll do a Saturday morning stream. Again, just keep an eye on the Discord for that. Like, honestly, I might. I don't like where I am. At all. It's telling me there's an enemy nearby. I'm pretty sure I was just over here when I died. Was I? Was I not? Yeah, okay. So it's Saturday for me. Saturday kind of sucks, but I got nothing on this Saturday. Maybe I'll do an early morning because I really want to try it out. Oh, good. Outpost even further behind the enemy. We'll take that. Quick check behind. Make sure nobody's coming at us from that direction, which is very likely, I suppose.
Oh, I need ammo. Anyone got ammo?
Fucking no idea where he was. Tired Wardog.
Boys gonna get the outpost.
I mean, if I ever get enough to play Invader, yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going to get up. I'm not doing a 4 AM start. I'm not doing a 4 AM start. Although for me, if it's 6 AM for the East, it's if it's 4 AM for East, it's 6 AM for me. So I don't know. If I'm going to do it, I'll start at like 8:39, something like that. But if you guys are interested and available, I'll let you know the time I'm going to be on. I'll just throw it in the Discord, maybe on YouTube, because I'm definitely keen to get a good session in. Shame it's not tomorrow. This is the one issue. Well, the one issue. This is the biggest issue being a gamer in Australia. Is something releases on the 21st for everyone else, you know, on a Friday fucking night. For you, it's a Saturday morning at like an ungodly hour. Every goddamn time. Who killed that guy? Who killed that guy? Like, we certainly have enemies behind us, right? Yep, one there on the hill. I fucked up a guy there. Okay, we got defeated. I was gonna say I'm going for it. Yeah, 6 a.m. is not that bad, but I like to sleep in on the weekend. Oh, you know what? Hang on. All right, I'm gonna go wash my goddamn hands because they're still fucking sticky with Pepsi, and then we'll watch a bit of that Dawnwalker trailer. 2 ticks. Alrighty. So, starting a new game, but a quick look at this.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy open-world action RPG set in 14th century Europe. The first installment of our saga takes place in Vale Sangora, a secluded region somewhere in the Carpathian
It looks nice. I like
when
the
plague decimated the population,
the environments.
Human rulers proved too weak to control the situation. A powerful vampire, Brensis, stepped out of the shadows and conquered the valley. Now, it's time for you to be a part of this story. Welcome to the world of Dawnwalker. Brensis is an oppressive ruler. He uses his own blood to heal the people of Vale Sangora, but in turn, demands absolute obedience. He carved the valley into 3 separate dominions and gave them to his 3 vampiric officers. Ambrose is the youngest and the one with most to prove. His main responsibility is stockpiling blood and managing the draining dungeons. Bakir knows that what folk need in their lives is a bit of respite from their hardships. That is why he is in charge of alcohol distilling and
Hell yeah.
Still, he's not above using his inborn brutality to subjugate the
Okay,
population.
I don't care that much about the story. I was hoping to look more at gameplay.
Learning new spells requires finding knowledge in arcane texts and obscure tomes. At night, you transform into a vampire. You use claws and fangs to kill your opponents. You can climb walls or cross distances within a blink of an eye. You might even transform yourself into a swift wolf.
I don't know. There's something about it that's not
Remember that
fully
a vampire
landing.
is always hungry for blood. Drinking it unlocks new abilities, but in the process, you will corrupt yourself. Whether you stick only to one path or mix them, exploring Vale Sangora is always exciting and will reward you with unique items, weapons, and sets of armor. Just remember that time waits for no one.
Yeah, I really don't. What's this here? What's this like skill
The
tree?
time passes when you finish a quest or an activity or when you learn new abilities. However, don't worry that upgrading your hero will ruin your chances for a satisfying ending. As time passes, different opportunities will arise or disappear forever.
I'm sorry we were too late to save her.
And even if you're not able to save your family,
I know I've skipped
individual
through this.
preferences. First of all, you can use Omni Block and Omni Attack. Your character chooses the directions of sword swings and blocks automatically. The only exception to this are unblockable attacks, ones that can be only dodged. For those who prefer a more tactical approach, we offer directional combat, which involves observing your opponent's movements and reacting to them. It's about finding a certain rhythm and using it to defeat enemies. Whichever
Honestly, it just hasn't sold me, right? I'm not saying it, I don't hate the look of it, but the more I watched it, the more I'm like, I just don't know. Ooh, ooh.
Drop your supplies, build
Let's go
some
type
nodes,
53.
and fucking get it done.
Fucking get it done. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, we're going for the fortified train. All right. We'll spawn the boat. Hello? Somebody took it away. Okay. I'm hoping they'll land the boat and I can just spawn on the fucking boat. Nah, we can run. We can run from here, can't we? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We like a run. You know what corruption does? She only half explained the mechanic. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I really butchered that trailer, but still. You kind of feel. I just wanted to see some solid gameplay. That's all I wanted. I didn't like how deep they went into the story. Like, stop telling me everything about the game. Like, you know, I didn't want to know all that. Shot that guy in the leg. God, it is a run. It is a run. Yeah, you kind of feel the same. It feels like they got too stuck on The Witcher and forgot to make an actual new game. Instead, it feels like they aimed for Witcher with a few improvements. Seem like some good ideas in there, but it comes down to play and combat as usual. Yeah, and I think the problem is I've played, like to what Fufu said, I've played The Witcher. I've played The Witcher. I don't think I've ever truly finished The Witcher, which is the funniest part. But I've played it a good couple of times. And the combat always gets quite stale. So seeing the same combat style didn't fully excite me. And I think the fact it comes out early September, like War Dogs, I know War Dogs is going to take me away from it. I know War Dogs will steal me away from it instantly when that releases on the 10th. So that might be one I give a skip to. Unless the reviews come in and they're really favorable. But like, I don't know, like, I'm just not ready for that style of game. And I think the bigger thing is for me, I don't know if the vampire aesthetic is going to hold my interest for an entire game. The thing about The Witcher that was what kind of drew me to The Witcher is the fact that of obviously different monsters, different lore, like you know, a lot of different things going on there.
You're gonna bring some supplies to me. Get Gabby.
Whereas I feel like how many times can I fight a vampire enemy? How many times can I fight a human enemy? Like, you know, like how many enemy types are going to be in this game? Because it doesn't feel like there could be that many. I'm sure they've thought about that though, but I don't know. I need to see a bit more. I was hoping it would get me, and it just didn't quite get there. Story sounds somewhat interesting. Like, I'm somewhat interested in the story. I like the idea of the vampire lore. I like it seems like there's consequences, decisions you have to make, and that can impact how the story plays out. Like, it looks interesting. And I am judging that off fucking, obviously, 90 seconds of a trailer that I butchered. God, we lost it. Fuck, we lost it so quick. Okay. You almost never finish anything. You always go cold on the main quest line because I'm such a... Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Harry. I'm exactly the same. I've kind of kicked it these days. And mostly, you know what? I think part of the fact I've kicked that... Who killed that man? That guy did. Well done, dude. Well done. Thank you for that.
There's people to our left as well, be careful.
And to the right. There's people to the left. Just... I instantly fall over. And it wasn't even the left. That's the best part. But yeah, I always feel the need to save it and then come back at the end, but I never do. That's exactly what I'm doing with The Witcher. Literally, like, I love the world so much. Like Fufu said, walking through the world was such an interesting experience.
We want the supplies, but I don't know if we can build it since we're in enemy territory now.
I kind of want to spawn at the... No, I'll spawn over there. Like, walking through the world of The Witcher feels unique in the world of fantasy. It's like an Eastern European flavor that you don't get in most games. It was very immersive. Yeah. Like, I feel the same way. It was just refreshing to walk through the world, whereas...
Just push south to NBA River.
Like, I feel like I've been through
get fortified
Dawnwalker's world before. You know, I think I've experienced that world. Obviously, I haven't, but already going into it, it feels old hat. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely one I'm keeping an eye on, though. Definitely keeping an eye on it. I feel like I heard nothing about this game and then it's just suddenly out. But then again, I'm clearly out of touch with gaming circles these days because I didn't even fucking know about War Dogs, and that's so up my alley. I can't believe it had never been on my radar. I really do need to quit and go full-time YouTube, hey? I occasionally make 50 bucks off a video. That's enough to live on. I don't know what that guy was doing up there expecting to live. So wait, am I in the capture zone? Not even close.
Oh, I got scared train station.
Oh, we are getting suppressed. Something awful. Oh wow, suppression really fucks you up. Like when it comes to obviously seeing at any kind of range. That guy's still over there. Don't see any enemies hiding in the trees. Confident we're going to move forward. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. How far in to the train station are we? There's enemies apparently near this one, so we're not that deep in. Question is, when do I stand up? Like, I know the moment I stand up, somebody's gonna headshot me. Okay, I don't see anyone over there. Not seeing any dangers ahead. Oh, we've got a team ahead of us. Nice. I've somehow bugged the crawl animation, so it's less janky. Happy with that. Well, you know what? When I play this slow, it incentivizes me to play slow because I know the moment I fucking stand up, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, don't see any enemies over there. Or that way. That guy died though, so who got him? Are we capping this? We are not capping this. Okay. Okay, so if we're not capping this, they must have a hell of a presence on the other side of that. We don't have many people watching that direction though. Despite having a lot of people over there. It's such awkward sight lines, but it feels like a good spot if we lose the position. But we are not losing the position, so out we go. I don't know who's landing these artillery shells, but goddamn. I mean, this guy had the same idea. I love it. Woo! Who killed him, though? Okay. It sounded like he was still alive. I can't reload. I can't shoot. What? Oh, the server broke. Okay, we'll be out of here in a minute. You either aggro the difficulty or just end up getting tired of the... Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah. Never finished Witcher 1 2, but after many starts, you finish 3 and it's DLC. Nice, nice. I never finished it. Never finished it. It annoys me constantly because I got so close, but I think I was playing on the highest difficulty, and some of the bosses towards the end are such, like, they just end up being such... like tanks. They're just meat shields or like bullet sponges, except without the bullets. And then that ended up getting tiresome, so I just stopped. Which is such a silly way to approach it. That's what happened. I think I learned about War Dogs quite some time ago, but almost everything is shit now, so it's just easy to ignore until they show up. Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Like Dawn Walker, I was just ignoring it until it turned up. Official server. Let's go with Chimera Mixed, eh? What about that one? It's probably full. Never mind. Did I join an empty server? I did. How did I join an empty server? Yeah, you don't like hearing about a game a year before out because anything can happen to it before. Yeah. And it makes you sad, but at the same time, you don't like games dropping out of nowhere because you might miss them. I'm with you, Harry. Yeah. Oh, sorry, TJ. I'm with you entirely. Like, I want to hear about a game at most 12 months before it's out. At most. I don't want to hear about it fucking earlier than that. Okay, can I join this one? Okay, we're in queue for this one. We're in queue for this. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't like hearing about it that early. Did you get into the whole kill cam thing on War Dogs? Yeah. I did, yeah. So normal kill shows, yeah, your exact location. Headshot shows your direction, and ghillie suits negates it. I love that. Hardcore servers can have no kill cam, but other stuff too, like no third person, limit the HUD. There was something else they do. What was the other thing they do? Can't remember. Sounds like they can also tweak like money generation and things like that, but it sounds like if you touch that setting, then your server, like your money, I don't know how that'll work, because I was watching one of their like Q&A videos where they were saying that server owners will be able to tweak that, but if they get silly with it, like the money you earn in that match doesn't then follow your account, it doesn't stick with your account. But still, you want to hear a game? You want to hear about a game 3 months after release, Harry? Yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh, I think the problem is now, like, especially, and War Dogs is a unique example of that. I think the problem is now, because there's the FPS game show they're talking about hosting. If you're not like following a specific genre like daily, you miss things so quickly. Like so quickly. Like you really do need to, like, you know, back in the day it was like everything was shown at E3. Then it was like E3 and the game show, and then there was something else. Now it's E3 doesn't even exist. Now it's like the Game Awards, then there's the FPS showcase, then there's like Gamescom, then there's something else, and there's Xbox have their own, PlayStation have their own, Nintendo have their fucking own showcase. Like the problem is everyone now has their own like con, essentially. Back when we used to just have E3 and that was where you'd get your information and it worked. Now you have to be everywhere. Auto's hardcore mode, no kill cam, reduced HUD, less on-screen information. Oh, kill feed only shows kills involving your squad. That was it. Yeah, that was right. More emphasis on situational awareness, positioning, and communication intended to provide more tactical immersive experience. Yeah. No worries, CJ. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hopefully it's a good day at work for you. I don't know what time my stream on Saturday will be, but keep an eye out. I'll let you know in the Discord if you're around. Yeah, I like that. I like that servers can have their own little custom rules. All right, we're next in queue, so we should be in shortly. Never is. I get it, man. I'm with you. I really, you know what though? That fucking kill cam, I use that example in my video because I think it's a really good way of highlighting how they're arcadey, but also going for a realistic idea. I love that kill cam idea. I love the idea that a headshot chopper in first person can be sick. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm really curious. I might get into helicopter flying in War Dogs, depending on how it feels. Just because I have the sticks. Like, I have them, so I'm like, I may as well try. But I really like that kill cam idea. I like the idea that normal kill, you know where it came from. Headshot, you don't. I really like how much that encourages... Oh, you think it's gonna suck? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it will suck. It will suck. I'm not playing fucking first person. I'd be fine with a hardcore server. The problem is you just have to go with whatever community servers want. Yeah, in a real chopper you turn your head. On PC, not so much. Yeah, unless they have a untoggled free look, something like that. But that's always a bit rough. But yeah, I really like the kill cam thing. I really like the idea that you're rewarded for headshots, but then you can also take that a step further and buy a ghillie suit, get really, you know, on top of things. Because even without a kill cam, I assume there'll always be some kind of directional indication. So if I die, I can call out to my squad, hey, I believe he was, you know, north or whatever. I like how all of these are full. Can I join George? Thank you. Yeah, free to look while controlling pitch. that's yeah, look, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. Okay, we're going Grenadier. Don't know if I'm going to land at this outpost. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, you know, you got to try, right? You got to try. Not sure about the kill cam stuff. I think exact position should never be a thing, but direction is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I gotta go HQ spawn, do I? Fuck me, you expect me to run all the way back? There's no garrisons down, hey? I don't want to run across the map, so I'm gonna wait to see a spawn point open. Running across the map seems like absolute insanity. Yeah, you'd like to remove that stage. Well, hopefully hardcore servers, there we go. Hopefully people running hardcore servers are all over it. But you've not played it yet. Many players hate getting killed by snipers. Yeah. Love the idea of telling the team on location on Discord. I think that's what it comes down to as well. I think, because realistically, there's nothing to stop players, like you said, telling their friends over Discord or just squad chat where an enemy is, right? And because of that, I kind of like the idea of a kill cam, because it means playing in a squad gives you an extra like layer of advantage because you can call out enemy positions. But if I don't know if you've watched the same video I've watched, Harry, so I might be giving you information you already have. Oh, fuck. Nice. Victory! It was all that grenade, you see. I don't know if you watched the same video I did, but they talked about kill cam as being a good way of onboarding players. Because the way they were talking about it, a lot of players bounce off milsim games like Arma because, you know, they spawn in. It's a bit confusing how to buy stuff. It takes them like 2 minutes to get to the front line, like in this as well. It takes you a couple of minutes to get to the front line. Then you die. You have no idea how or where or what happened. You do it again, you die. You don't know how or where. And then eventually you just drop off. Whereas a kill cam at least gives you some information about what happened, which makes it easier for people to get into it. But I like it purely for the fact that, yeah, exactly. Yeah, starting off some hand holding that you can jump up later when you know the game better, which I think I'm hoping that'll be the case. And I'm hoping most community servers will use the hardcore rules or turn off the kill cam. But I regardless of that, I do like the fact that the headshot, it gives you more incentive to go for a clean headshot. But then it gives you the direction. I almost wish it was one or the other. Like clean headshot, no indication at all. Body kill, you know where they are, unless they're in a ghillie suit. Because I like the idea that it encourages going for a headshot if you're a sniper, you know? But I know, obviously putting the video together, I was looking at a lot of community feedback on the game. I know a lot of people are concerned about the fact that a lot of snipers were one-shot kills, which is always a risky proposition in a game like, or in a battle, you know, in an arcadey game, it's risky. In a milsim, it's not as much. But it's an interesting take that people are worried about that. Either way, though, it's a closed beta. I'm so fucking keen to see how. Oh, I hope it's just perfect. I just want it to be fucking perfect. Come on, let me see the infantry pop up. Got into Able. Just a rifleman? Oh, we could be a medic. I'll be a rifleman. Turn that down. Come in here. Grenade. Thank you very much. What are we doing? We're doing domination, hey? Yep. Let's go fishing village. You'd prefer an in-game tell instead of a direct telling on voice comm, like maybe a kill direction on the minimap. Yeah. Me too. But you can never get past people in Discord giving each other that information. And I think purely because you can't get past that, I like its inclusion. I do. Especially in a game with like no defined squad size. Because information is king, right? So I like having a more even playing field. I don't know. Honestly, for me, it's personal preference. Like, I think there's arguments either way for both. Like, you know, I don't think either of us are wrong or right. Although, being the streamer here, my position is clearly superior, Harry. So, you know, go get your own stream if you want to be right. But no, I think it is all just personal preference, you know? Like, some people love a kill cam, some people hate it. I've always leaned towards not having it. I'm almost right, to be honest. And sorry, Big Shoot. I don't just add people on Discord. And if you like it how I play, I don't know what you've been watching, dude. I don't know what you've been watching. Fucking let me in. I mean, no kill cam, but an error on the mini. Oh, an error on the mini map from the down player towards side position. Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes you just know, right? So we got grenade, smoke grenade, hammer. I got the knife's all the way down here. PB's just trying to rizz you up. Yeah, I know. But you know, it's like, you know, the instant I add them on Discord, which I'm not gonna do. It's gonna be like, hey man, do you want to buy my art? I love your stream, by the way. Yeah, if the rain matter spread on the wall, the sniper's still alright. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, well, you know, if they get shot through a window, where the snipers come from. But I'm really liking the. How is somebody already on the fishing village? What? Nobody's on the fishing village. Why are we gaining it? They're gaining that one too. Okay. I really liked the attention to detail. Like, I love the fact that different caliber rounds have different, like, shots as they pass by your ear. I know that's probably not unique to the game. I'm sure a lot of other games have that anyway. But I've just never paid attention to it. But it's a nice ad. It's a really nice ad. Literally just gonna, I guess, watch. He's watching that direction. I'll watch this one. I say I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Yeah, like I said, this you get your gut reaction. You need to play it to see what it's like. Yeah, I honestly, I think it's gonna be good. The way they've described it, after everything I've fucking seen, and obviously in the video that I'm gonna put out after this stream, I'm so positive. I'm so positive. I saw someone for a minute, but I can't imagine anyone's bothered running this far. Also, fucking capping these points. I forgot how long this fucking took. How's the other team doing at theirs? About halfway? Yeah, about the same. It's cool. Suppression effect once again. I hate snipers as much as the next guy, but I hate stupid mechanics even more. No, I'm with you. I got what you said. I love snipers. I love sniping. I loved in Battlefield. It hasn't been since like Battlefield 3. I fucking loved sniping in. Is that a team kill? I put him down because I assumed he was just going to keep going, right? I hope I don't get punished for that. Do you get punished for that shit? Yeah, I did. Okay, great.
What the hell was that guy's problem? Bro, he killed my friend.
I had no clue. I know somebody pissed him off.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't like this guy standing here holding what could be a grenade in an empty hand. Yeah, let me explain how I like sniping or getting sniped. I don't... oh. Why are these sniping appear... why are these sniping? Why are these choppers appearing as like in enemy hands? What's that about? No, no, we don't need to go there. Let's go Scissor Crossing. Let's just get out of here. I don't know why the shot up was red. Must be another visual bug. And then we have an enemy near the garrison over there. Let's go see if we can see him. But yeah, I loved sniping in Battlefield 3 because it took skill. Because it took so much fucking skill. Like you'd have to really line up the shots, line up the drop. And because of that, hitting people on the move was like not impossible, obviously, but it was damn fucking hard. So if you were going to snipe, you had to be good at it. Or you were often just counter sniping, right? But what I think is going to be good about War Dogs is because of the moving hot zone, even if snipers are annoying, they're not going to win games, you know? And because of that on community servers, you're not going to get a lot of people being silly about it, I hope. Who knows? Game's just fucked. I think it is just fucked. The amount of bugs in this game, I cannot understand why there are so many bugs. Like, did they build this game from the ground up, or did they not? Like, did they not just use Hell Let Loose as the foundation for this game? Like, so many of the visual bugs. I don't know if I know enough about game development, obviously. But to me, it feels like they should have just taken Hell Let Loose original and made 2 new maps and then just implemented it with the new maps. And then like how do you end up with all these visual glitches, you know? Like surely they had that stuff figured out. Snipers get mad, cash for long range kills. Reddit says game is a sniper fest right now. Yeah, that's also what I saw in the community feedback. I even put that in my video, Harry. Not so much about snipers, but about the fact that people who are building and people who just sit in the control zone get a fuckload of money just passively. Like the problem with the game that the community were kind of saying from what I saw is that risk versus reward gameplay isn't rewarded as heavily as safe gameplay, right? But I think that's easy. I think they've got that information. They're probably going to wait to see what comes out of the closed beta this weekend. And they're most likely, I would assume, going to then just tweak the numbers from that. Like if snipers do get mad money from long range kills, all they need to do is nerf the amount of money they get, right? Make it normal. Like drop the range bonus or reduce the range bonus and you're good to go. A little bit too tall when I'm standing, a little bit too short when I'm crouching. A classic tale. Are they gonna capture? They're gonna fucking capture Fishing Village. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'm with the team. We're going Scissor Crossing. But to be fair, people whine about the same thing someone else is hyped about, so hard to... Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm with you entirely. People complain about anything. Like, the amount of just insane comments I got on my YouTube videos, like, tells me that every single fucking week. There's always somebody complaining. And so I'm always like, oh, man, is the video not good? Because there's always some, like, random, insane comments from people. And then I'll look at the fucking like to dislike ratio, and it's like fucking like 98%. I'm like, all right. That one person has no fucking clue what they're talking about, obviously. But you understand... Oh, fucking hell. But you can understand how the vocal minority does ruin so many things. Where the fuck did that come from? I can't see where this guy is. They are mowing down everybody though. What the fuck? Come on. Just poke out a little bit for me. I do want to reload, but... don't think that went well. Fuck me, there's a guy behind me shooting at me too? I have no idea where. You know what? We're throwing a nade. Oh, fuck. I was thinking, should I reload? I'm like, nah, I probably only need enough, probably only need enough ammo for one person. Oh, there we go. I got the punishment for killing that guy earlier. I'm surprised there isn't any protection for killing someone that's killed a teammate in the last 5 seconds, because he killed fucking 2 of them. But either way. But main thing is the different focus. War Dogs videos feel like a whole other game. Yeah, chopper tank. Yeah. That's what you know what? I think that is the biggest strength of like my squad having these shit over here really not helping us at all. The biggest strength of War Dogs for me is exactly that. It is the timing on the reload. I know. It's the fact that you have so many different ways of playing the game. That is so undervalued. Because something that turns me off playing a game like Hell Let Loose long term is the fact that after a while, you know, like I'm done being an infantryman, being a squad leader, commander, somebody that hauls supplies to and from a location. I don't want to fucking do that. I can understand why someone would want to do it. I don't fucking want to do it. So once I get bored of being an infantryman, you know, I'll try my hand at sniping for a little while. But in this game, it's kind of obtuse. It's a bit hard. Not really for me. Not the vibe I'm looking for. It's a bit too slow paced. So then I'll look at a medic, right? I'll play a medic for a while. But that's very similar to playing a rifleman. You just have the ability to revive people. But it's basically the same. Whereas for War Dogs, I could be a sniper. I could be a medic, a combat medic. I could be a pilot if I get super bored and just ferry people to and from the front. I could drive a tank. You know, there's so many different options. But the key part of that is, well, obviously, I don't actually know this until the game releases. But I like the fact that obviously you buy it yourself. So if I wanna fucking, I just hit that barbed wire. If I want to drive a tank, I just have to buy myself a tank, you know? But also, like, the way the game works, the fact it's a big control zone. Yeah, maybe I just want to spend some time fortifying an area. It feels so much more, all those things feel so much more accessible because they're just open to you all the time. It'll be interesting to see, though, if... Because I'm guessing games like Hell Let Loose have the squads because they need you to fill a position, right? It's going to be interesting to see what happens when there isn't a requirement to fill a position. Hey, Blazer. How you going, man? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. How you going? You big Hell Let Loose fan? Or you just find my channel? No, well, got the headshot in the end. I'm not seeing a head in there. I'm seeing bullets. Perfect last words. I'm seeing bullets. Squad shows that people really don't give a shit about tickets. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about tickets. Like, I've never seen anyone really care about tickets. If we lose Fishing Village, it is a problem, isn't it? Like, these people at Jungle Farm said, what the fuck are you doing? We're too... Like, we're a node and a bit behind that. We are about to lose that one. Okay, let's spawn over here. 9 seconds. Let's go help them take Fishing Village back. Yeah, but your own personal money? Exactly. Like, one of the worst things about playing games like Squad or games like Hell Let Loose is, you know, you like we had the other day when I was streaming. You want to play the sniper, or you want to play the sniper class, but oh, guess what? There's only 2 snipers on the entire team, and they're instantly filled the moment you join a server. You're like, great. I guess I'll do that at some point tonight. You know, I guess I will have the experience I wanted at some point during my gaming session. I like that Squad just allows you to do it. But I am curious how the player base will swing. I'm a player where I will naturally look to fill a role. Like, if I see a role that's lacking in a team, like a medic, I will usually work to fill that role myself. But I assume it's gonna be quite challenging to know when you're... I think one of the biggest things for me when playing War Dogs is... I don't know where the fuck that guy was. The biggest thing for me when playing War Dogs is, will I have a good understanding of what the rest of my team are doing? Because if I don't, that can make things a little hard, you know? Like, it's a little hard to know, like, should I be a medic? Are we lacking medics? When you just have no fucking clue how many medics are on the team overall. I think that could be a bit of a pitfall for the game, is just, you have... I mean, but if Squad, you know, if each team's only 30 people, it shouldn't be that hard. Don't know. Exactly what you said, Harry. You go out of your way to help the team, but you play games to have fun. And I think that's what War Dogs is capturing. And I think it's doing it very well. Oh, fuck. In the sense that it's capturing like a hardcore military kind of grounded shooter, but it's also giving you the freedom of an arcade game to have fun with it, you know? We're just running in. Let's go. Okay, nobody's here. Never mind. Like, it's very sandboxy. Okay, well, I'll go fuck myself. I don't know why I thought this was a great idea. Don't see anyone over there. Let's go. There's nothing better than just jumping against the railing. Okay, Tickler's running in. I'm gonna hope that I can do the same. Yeah, make the money thing. The money thing makes people care about their life, and that is huge. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge. Because that is what's going to stop people just zerging in and doing that kind of stuff. It will make people play more tactically. I guess the downside is it might make people play a little bit too conservatively. But if that's the case, they just need to keep upping the incentive for people to go to like the hot zone or the control zone or something like that. Also, no skill-based matchmaking. How do you feel about skill-based matchmaking, Harry? And obviously everyone else, I'm kind of curious, general thoughts. I've never really cared one way or another. I've never fully understood why Call of Duty had skill-based matchmaking. I know that was the big complaint people had, that they had skill-based matchmaking. It never really made sense to me in a Call of Duty, like an arcade game. It seems to make more sense to me in like a mil sim. Like that feels like the perfect place. Fucking knew I shouldn't have run out in the open. Seems like the perfect place for skill-based matchmaking. So it's interesting they don't have it. You've never tried it. I assume it sucks. I mean, it just results. I think it depends what you want out of a game, and I think it depends heavily on the game. Like, it never made sense to me in Call of Duty because to me, Call of Duty is the arcade fun. You jump into a match. You don't want to have to think too hard about it. You're just there to kill some people. You don't really care. Like, for me, Call of Duty, I never cared if I won or lost the match. Didn't fucking matter to me. All that mattered to me was having fun, fucking playing the game, and a little bit my KDA. So when they introduced it for Call of Duty, I was a little surprised, but at the same time, like, that's the thing. Some people play Call of Duty to stomp lobbies and feel like they're a big dog. Other people play it to, I guess, have a challenging experience and therefore want to be placed against or want to be matched against players of their own skill level. But then that means you're no longer stomping lobbies. You're suddenly, you know, barely getting by and you're constantly on the lookout and all that kind of shit. So somebody over there killed that man. I can't lay down in this water, so we're just gonna slowly walk to the right. How we doing? Are we still capturing Fishing Village? I think we're trying. On the other hand, having low skilled players on your team also sucks. That's it. Yeah. And like some people get frustrated when their team's not performing in a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever, because they want to win the match, right? So it's generally an interesting one because again, it's for me, it's all preference. You know, I struggle to engage in the discussions about skill-based matchmaking or not. Because it's just preference. It's just fucking preference. Like, if a developer truly wants to know the answer to that, they need to put like a community poll in game or something like that. You know, don't put it to the vocal minority. Don't put it to the masses. Like I need to get a bit further into the control point. Like, you need to ask the player base. But I think the fact that there isn't skill-based matchmaking in War Dogs will likely mean you end up with really inconsistent lobbies, you know?
It's my day, you fucking spastic cunt.
Hey, we need you boys on the point. Let's go over this point, actually. Am I in the point yet? Fuck me, I'm not in the point yet. Okay, we need to actually... I need to get in the point. Let me go hide in these bushes. I mean, if nobody's in the house... Oh, there's a man in the house. Alright, he's dead. I thought that helicopter was coming for you. Holy shit. Too many... Don't do that. Too many sheeps just vote. What Shroud says. Or, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know how you deal with it. Devs need to make the call. That's fair, actually. That's fair. Yeah, devs just need to make... I think it comes down to what I was saying around. It depends what kind of game you're making. If you're making a Call of Duty or a Battlefield, skill-based matchmaking, what? Like, why? Or just have different queues. Like, I think Call of Duty could handle different queues because they don't have that many game modes. I'm just going to run to the bathroom between matches. Same with Battlefield. Like, you don't have that many game modes. Just have 2 different queues. I know that splits the player base, but then you can see where the player base navigates. And when you eventually start to dwindle on your player numbers, whichever one has the highest, that's where you go. I think that's the best option. All right, I'll be right back, guys. We're going to play probably one more and finish it up there. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll probably finish up on this match. Unless it's a super quick one, we'll finish up. Oh, fuck. I just... Imagine if the closed beta goes... Imagine if this weekend is absolute dog shit and they delay it. After fucking Dawn of War was delayed, like... we're gonna... Request to join easy. Like, after Dawn of War was delayed, it wouldn't surprise me if they come forward and then they're just like, ah, fuck. Rejected, hey? Okay, what about... you know what? We can just join dog. Requirement's not met. I don't want to play squad leader. This game! What were they thinking when they made this game? I didn't say I wanted to be squad leader. I'm not trying to be squad leader. Why are you trying to force me into being squad leader?
Alright, let's try this again.
I want to try the type. Yeah, I want to try this. Alright, let's do it. Oh, this is like a defend. Oh, this is a defend the, it must be just defend all the points. Okay, boys, let's go. Match warm up for another 2 minutes. All right. A/B testing is where it's at. You may also learn something new that was never on the board. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so I think just having two things open, because then when people like, then if the skill-based matchmaking people complain, it's like, well, you people weren't using the queue, you know. I think that's a good point, Harry, because like you were saying, people would just vote with what they're told to vote for, whereas if you just have 2 queues open and you force the player base to choose, you're gonna see where they naturally navigate to, because they're not gonna follow what the streamer says if they're having no fun for a full week in that queue, right? Like, if the real casuals go into skill-based matchmaking and fucking are getting stomped, they're gonna go back to normal no matchmaking queue. and then you're gonna have your real answer. I'm surprised they've not tried that. I guess because, I don't know, gaming companies just seem adverse. They seem adverse to risk, but they seem to forget that playing it safe is a risk. All right, and Kwong, what do we got? You know what though? I am kind of happy that, I mean, I'm not happy that I can't play War Dogs until Saturday. But I like that I won't be coming off the back of like a full day of work or something. You know, I'll be able to just have some fun, be fresh. First thing in the morning. I don't know, I got the ammo crate out like I'm going to place it. All right, how are we looking? Okay. Where are we going to bunker down? That's the question. Where's my squad? Squad's kind of this side. I might go top side. Top side with the squad. I should have found a spot by now. Fucking you, I should have been up. Oh, Tommy Down Under. That's a great name. I think I'm most curious about their maps though. I mean, I'm curious about everything, but I am very, very curious. Is this guy throwing down like a outpost? If he is, I'd love to spawn on it. Oh, we got one there. I'm very curious how the maps are going to play out. Because they've talked about having 3 variants of each map. I'm curious what they mean by variant. Like, is it just a different control zone spawn? Is it like, does the map actually look different? Yeah, what are we actually in for in terms of variety? Okay, I'm heading over towards our friend. Would be great if you could play the training area in offline mode. Get good at crashing choppers. I hope there is some kind of training space. I think it's important. I do think it's important for a game like that. Especially when you bring in, I was gonna say money, but like the cash economy of the game. Because you don't want to spend, I don't know, like, oh, there is. Perfect. I was going to say, yeah, you don't want to spend 10, I don't know how much a chopper is. 10 grand on a chopper? I don't fucking know how much they are. Probably not 10 grand. And then instantly lose it, you know? Oh, headshot into the bushes. Thank you very much. Is that like a weird... Oh, there is a guy in there. Come on. Oh, he's going in. Maybe. He's in. He's dead.
Alright, boys. Redeploy. Let's get back.
Yeah, got him. I'm thinking they might have an outpost in that house, so we'll... Oh, they got it. Fuck, they got the fucking thing. Alright, I maybe could have been more help over here, let's be honest. Alright, so when they get one... We can't recap it in this game mode. Alright, we will head backwards then. Oh, we don't have to head backwards too quick, right? We can just die on the way. Let's just head in here and die. But it is a great demo ID, right? do love how you just hear the crack of gunfire constantly. What the fuck was that? Are the enemy just... Are they... I guess they're pushing... They must just be pushing hard for the next point, because I'm surprised we haven't seen more over here. AI says, no, you figured. Fucking AI search. I wish I could just turn that off altogether. Everyone... Oh, I know. Where you at? God, the trees are so dense. I can't believe how many people are still fighting back here. I can't believe I'm still here, to be fair. They really haven't started taking the next point, though, so... Okay, I'm actually going to start heading back towards it a little bit. You finally asking GPT about something and then using that as a jump off, you works pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad, to be fair. I did use one of them for some weird question I had the other day, because it required a bit of research. Turn back. Turn back. Turn back from where? Oh, wow. I was in their zone. Okay, that's why. Eating the 3 daily rocks kind of sucks. That what? What? Eating the 3 daily rocks. What? Do you have to eat rocks? I feel like that'll make sense. I didn't get it. There's only one rock. Shit. I did. Sorry, Harry. Her joke went right over my head. Sorry, dude. I can't believe how heavily we're holding this next point down. What the fuck? There was a time where I would tell people to eat. Oh, Ely. Okay, okay. I must have missed that. Yeah, fucking AI's given so much insane advice over the years, hasn't it? I like the one where it's like, I was just born. What should I do next? It's like, welcome to the world. Prepare to pay taxes. A billionaire will most likely use you to make themselves 10 times richer. You'll vote somebody into office and they will instantly betray you. What other stuff could we tell babies? Ah, fucking whiffed it. Fucking whiffed it again. Well done. I don't know how the fuck he saw me. Is a daily rock correct? Yeah, daily rock. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to something AI would say, yeah. Like a daily rock, but into like, what the fuck is the context? If you're eating it, yeah, why not? Oh, that guy died over there. Okay, so they're getting close. They're getting closer. If I sit here... Oh! I just shot the fuck out of... Yeah, I just shot the hell out of that teammate. Okay. Oh, they are teammates. Fuck, that's lucky. Who are they shooting at? Can we have enemies behind us? I'm more than happy to go try and fight them.
Oh, I got eyes. Some infantry boys.
Oh, it's okay. I was going to say it's the tree hitting those. Or the tank hitting those. I think that was a nonsense shot. I thought I saw something, but it was all fucking nonsense. I'm going to jump down here and instantly get into a fight. All right, let's go do it.
Infantry's close, boys. Be cautious.
Yeah, like not knowing if that killed someone just kind of sucks. You're just like, hey, hi, my friend. Fuck, where did it just go? That's one down. Woo! Expected a stronger reaction. Nah, I'm slowly coming around on AI, to be honest. Although, I mean, I'm not. I'd rather we just scrap it all together and... not all together. We've reached saturation. It's in fucking everything. And I'm so fucking tired of it being in everything I touch. You know, I'd be happy for it to be removed from, like... Well, fucking everything. My phone. Just everything that I'm not using it on. I'm also still concerned about the fact we're still slowly destroying the... Well, actually, no, we've just sped up the destruction of the planet, but nobody's cared about that for fucking like 20 years, so... It was so funny, like, growing up and watching politicians deny that climate change was real. Funnily enough, some of them still fucking deny it. But then watching them all eventually accept it. Down he goes. Oh, fuck, don't stand, don't stand. Another one right there. Fuck, where'd he go? Okay, somebody got that guy. Apparently there's some behind us. Apparently there's some across there as well. Love that we had a period of no straws, but now we dump huge resources, so I can ask AI about my workout exactly. You know what? Fuck it. Oh my fucking god, this is gonna send me on a fucking rant. So, oh, actually, no, I can't do that rant. I can't do it.
There's infantry pushing on my infantry mark.
It'll If I rant on what I was going to rant at, it'd probably give away where I live, and I can't do that. I think I can. Okay, I can give a little rant. Okay, so in the state that I live in, because this is something they introduced, not necessarily statewide, but state government pushed it. We have like a new waste bin system. We already know where you live. Yeah, probably. You can probably figure it out pretty closely. But so where I live, we have a waste bin system, right? Now, growing up, and when I bought this fucking house, the waste bin system was simple. I'm just running now because I want to get into some action. The waste bin system was simple. We had a green bin that got picked up every single week. Anything could go in a green bin. You throw anything you want in there because it's a bin, for fuck's sake. And we had a recycling bin. And the recycling was picked up on a fortnightly basis, right? Then about 5 years ago, something like that, they started pushing what they call FOGO. So now you have a FOGO bin, a red general waste bin. They made the general waste bin red instead of green, and a yellow recycling bin. The problem is they reduced the size of the general waste bin in like half. So now it's tiny, and they reduced its pickup to be once a fortnight. So now my general waste, which is the majority of my fucking waste, can only be picked up once a fortnight. Okay, it was kind of whatever, right? Because what I could put in the FOGO bin was like waste scraps, green waste, like plant waste. And I could also put in like cardboard and stuff. So I could put in pizza boxes, anything that was kind of food stained. I could put in most of my like food packaging in there because most of it was cardboard related. Or I bought more cardboard because it could go in that bin. Now, can't like Monko's looking fine this afternoon. Now, you know what I can put in my fucking FOGO bin?
Doing a heavy push.
I can put in food scraps and plant waste. You know who doesn't have a fucking garden? This guy. Because I didn't want a garden, because I didn't have to deal with it. So all I can do is put food scraps in this bin. This giant ass bin that's the size of a regular waste bin in Australia. All I can put in there is food scraps. And I don't know about you guys, but I generally finish my fucking meals. If I cook something, I'm a goddamn adult and I know how much fucking food I need to eat. So I don't have a lot of food scraps. Yeah, I might have a bit of like leftover, like cut up chicken, you know, like the fat and the little bits off it. But like, I'm not buying a full chicken and breaking that shit down, you know? Am I dead? I'm dead. I'm not buying like I guess if I was buying like roast chickens and then taking the meat off the bones, I'd have the bones. The reality is though, I have like nothing to go in that bin. I'll even like cat shit. Can't put cat shit in there anymore. Fucking was allowed to put cat shit in there until recently. Can't do that anymore. So now I've got a fucking green bin that gets picked up every single week that I put nothing in because I'm not allowed to put anything in it now they've changed the rules. I have a fucking half-sized waste bin, general waste bin, that gets picked up once a fortnight. That's always overflowing. And then I've got a recycling bin that's also picked up every fucking fortnight. And I cannot believe how hard my fucking state government and my local council have fucked up. That was a good shot. Have fucked up waste collection. Like when they released the FOGO bins, everyone fucking complained. Every time there's an election in my suburbs, some idiot who doesn't actually have any experience is running on the promise that he'll return red bin pickups to be weekly. Never seems to happen. So when these changes came in, I fucking complained. I fucking emailed I'm such an old man now. I'm such a fucking boomer. I emailed my goddamn council to complain about the fucking bins. Did I get that guy? No, he's dead. Nothing else. Holy shit. So I emailed my goddamn council because I'm an old man complaining about it. Obviously, they're not planning to do anything. But do you know what they fucking told me? Do you know what their goddamn response was? And I won't give exact numbers because that'll give away where I live. They told me if I want a bigger red bin, a general waste bin, I can fucking pay for it. I can pay an annual fucking fee to get a bigger fucking bin. When I had the bin, they took the bin from me fucking 4 or 5 years ago, whenever the fuck they introduced this shit. And now they're trying to sell it back to me. on a subscription, a yearly fucking subscription, so I can get a bigger bin. How does that make any fucking sense? What kind of fucking racket is this? Like, I grew up for years, my entire time living in Australia. Weekly green pickups for the red fucking bin. Because every fucking house has goddamn waste, and we pay our fucking council rates to pick up my goddamn bins. Now, they only want to pick it up once a fucking fortnight, and they want to charge me more. No way. So when I got the email back that, hey, you're welcome to... Hey, good man, what can I do for you? Need some ammo? Oh, he's onto it. Stole my thunder. All right, see how it is. So yeah, that drove me up the fucking wall. Now I was also finger cutting carrots while laughing at the rant. Like, are you fucking like? And my mum was here on the weekend. My mum was here visiting the cats, and she's lucky enough to live in a suburb where they've not implemented this for some fucking reason. I thought it was statewide because pretty much every suburb I drive through has these goddamn bins, but apparently not my mum's suburb where I fucking grew up. She's still got weekly fucking bin pickup. She doesn't have to pay fucking extra for a goddamn bin. So I fucking emailed my council like, hey, what the fuck is this? Why you fucking wrecking me over a goddamn bin? And they're like, oh, well, actually, we're cheaper than most councils in terms of the extra bin space. And if you want it, it's a measly 88. I said how much it was. It's a measly $88 a fucking year. I'm like, you cannot. I emailed him back. I'm like, you cannot be. I'm like, I can't believe. I emailed him back literally saying, I cannot believe your response to my complaint is that I can pay for a service that you took away from me. You are asking me to pay for a service that you have not only reduced in frequency, it is less often, but also I get less space. If I want normal amount of space, I gotta fucking pay for it. Bullshit. Absolute fucking racket. This fucking, I'm now at the point where I'm like, fuck the government. I'm an anarchist. No government. I don't want no government at all. Fucking let everyone fight for themselves. In fact, I'm so angry about it and I'm running out to kill someone. So obviously that response didn't thrill me. So then I put in a complaint to the ombudsman, which is like the state-run kind of person you can complain to when a government official's doing you wrong. They obviously won't give a fuck because, you know, what are they going to do about it? But I had to let my anger out somewhere. But I remember emailing the council back and I'm like, oh, he just died. And I said to him, you've just asked me to pay more for a fucking bin that you took away from me like less than 5 years ago. So in less than 5 years, you've taken something away and you're asking me to fucking pay more for it while getting a reduced service. And you're telling me I should fucking pay more. Doesn't pass the fucking pub test. And if you're not familiar with that vernacular, the pub test in Australia is basically the idea that if you had a political decision to make, if you brought it into any Australian pub and gave the facts to the pub goers, they would tell you whether it's a good idea or not. If it doesn't pass the pub test, it's not a good fucking thing for most Australians, is it? And I'll tell you what, having my bins picked up less often and having a smaller bin does not pass the fucking pub test. Especially when you ask me to goddamn pay for it. How am I alive? How am I alive? Honestly, where is everyone? How am I alive? I'm just so out in the open right now. Like, are the enemies even trying? I was going to end after this match, but we're about to win it, so I guess I'm playing a little bit more. Oh, I think I may have seen the guy that killed me right at the end. Politicians were publicly lynched for less in the past. Exactly! Where are the lynchings? Where are the fucking lynchings? Like, I said this both to my mum and my girlfriend and my dad recently. Just having fucking conversations about the way the world's going. I honestly don't think society is going to improve until some politicians end up getting hung. Or we see more Luigis. You know? That was a big thing when he, made his move. But I don't see how... Oh, I thought he was getting shot at. I don't see how our society improves because the political politicians have entirely stopped. They've just stopped listening to the average person. I always knew politics was corrupt, but in the past they at least, you know, had some level of common sense that you need to do at least the bare minimum. But that seems to be completely out the fucking window these days. I think I got him in the legs, but I doubt it killed him. Yeah, definitely didn't kill him. But imagine that. I can't imagine, like, if I worked for the council, I'd be so upset. Because I can't imagine taking away everyone's fucking bins, giving them this shitty new system, and then a few years later changing. Well, the funniest fucking bit is, if you look at the lid of my waste bin, my green bin, the top of it has like 8 different symbols, you know, in 2 rows of all of these things you can put in this bin, because they wanted to make sure people were putting the right stuff in the right bin, because that was important. So it's got all of these symbols on it about, you know, this goes here and this goes there, and, you know, if you need to throw out why are his helmet and his gun on the floor? Weird. But yeah, like, my bin has all of these, this fucking list of things that can go in this bin. 2 out of the 8 things can still go in that bin. I have a bin that tells me I can put 8 different types of waste in it. I can now put 2 bits of waste in it. You know what? I should have sent a picture of that to, you know, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to take a photo of the top of my bin, send it to the council and say, hi, I need a new bin with correct instructions. I'm actually going to do that, and I'm very happy with how much that's going to troll somebody who's going to look at it, immediately delete my email, but still. Oh, there's a fucking tank in there. I got mortared, I guess. This guy again, yeah. You know what? You know how have you ever seen like videos? Maybe you've attended one. Have you ever attended a town hall, like for your local council or anything like that? I never have, but I'm now considering it. I'm now considering like going to the next town hall they have. I almost fucking said my council, for my council. Just like so I can sit there and be like, hey, I'm the guy. I'm here to complain. Okay, so I need to do a little bit of a lead. Oh, I think I got him. Somebody got him. When we got the 6 to 8 different bins for recycling, we were told that we have to pay extra if we use it wrong. The bins are accessible to everyone. Oh, that's great, yeah. No, like when they introduced our bins, we didn't get... actually, I think they said they could fine you, but they never did fine us. But they would have people come around, look in your bin, and then they would put yellow caution tape around it if you didn't have the right stuff in it. And then they just wouldn't collect your bin until you obviously got rid of the tape and removed what was in it. So I just got really good at hiding what I needed to hide under fucking... what do you call them? Pizza boxes. Like, I would just hide shit under pizza boxes. I know you're not meant to do that. But you know what? The amount of journal articles that came out... Or journal articles. The amount of news articles that came out after these bins were released, reporting on the fact that... I don't want to say the majority of councils. It probably wasn't the majority. But reporting on the fact that multiple councils in Australia, in WA, were simply just getting the rubbish in the 3 different bins and then mixing it at the end point anyway. So, like, we were separating our rubbish, but because the facilities they had weren't able to sort the rubbish because people were putting the wrong shit in it, or, I don't know, they were fucking lazy, they were just mixing the rubbish anyway. And it's like, what the fuck? Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I paying more just for you to then fuck me? I'm sad I had to stand up for that, but I understand I can't shoot through a grate. They shouldn't have things like this if you can't shoot through them. I don't think that's a hot take. I think it's pretty normal, but here I am saying it. God damn, I'm getting some fucking hits out there. considering becoming Turbo Mustache Man 9000 2.0, but successful this time. Could have sent Elon to Mars since he loves that place so much. Hey, I'm all for it. All fucking for it, Fufu. Send him there. He got fucking roasted so hard when he did that interview with that woman. Yeah, when he was trying to... Did you see that shit when he was like trying to... when he was trying to claim that nobody died from the Doge cuts that he made with his stupid kids? I say his kids. They weren't actually his kids. They were just kids he adopted to... Not actually adopted, but you get the idea. To do that stupid work. Also hilarious that Elon Musk hired a bunch of fucking like 19, 20-year-olds to do that work. Got him. Nice. Right, yeah, thank you. That shit did so much damage to my deception, yeah. Oh, it's just like, I don't know. There's only so much bullshit I can take. And... Oh, fucking hell, dude. You scared the shit out of me. Yeah, there's only so much bullshit I can take. And my bullshit meter is off the charts. Just watching AI this year. Just like watching what companies say about AI. Just seeing the blatant fucking lies. Watching people believe the blatant fucking lies. And then just watching them contradict themselves. Like, it's driven me up the fucking wall. Like, too far. Too far. Like, I'm too far gone now. I can't put up with any bullshit anymore. The moment I get like a tiny amount of bullshit thrown at me, I go full fucking Karen at him. I go Karen so fucking hard. I go full boomer. Oh my god, just beyond belief. I'm so fucking tired of every fucking service I interact with as an adult being 10 times worse than what I remember there being when I was a child or when I was a teenager. Like I said this to my mum literally this weekend. I grew up at the perfect time to see customer service die. Like when I was growing up, customer service was still a semi-important thing because not enough of the community had moved on to using the internet, right? Not enough people were using the internet, so not enough people were using online storefronts, using chatbots, even using fucking email. Not enough people were doing it. So for businesses to actually make money, they needed a customer service component because all of the Kill 12 players that are dying, hell yeah, look at me, fucking killing it today. Because all of the old people weren't able to manage without customer service.
I don't know where he is.
Now that there is a minimum like level of uptake from the community, like everyone's expected to have a phone now, everyone's expected to have an email. Now that all of that's happened, customer service is just gone. It's gone entirely. And I can't believe more people don't see it. It really is that boiling frog analogy of it just happens so slowly, most people don't fucking notice. Like my mum must be one of them. Like the fact that she was on the side of the bin company and the council, to be fair. Thankfully, my aunt was also here and she was on my side because she's sensible. She also has the bins that I have and understands the struggle. But my main point around the bins, just to fucking dive back into that rant, is now that I've got fucking cats, now that I can't have their cat shit picked up weekly because they don't go in a garden, my only option this summer is going to be to fill a bin with cat shit, have it sit outside in 40-degree heat, fermenting until it's picked up the next fortnight. I am going to have a bin that smells exclusively of cat shit if I follow the rules that my council wants me to do. Am I going to do it? Yes, I am. I'm gonna stick to what I'm supposed to put in those bins. Don't you worry. Happy to say you don't follow news surrounding Elon Musk, so I've got no clue. Me either anymore. Me either. I've stopped following what's happening with American news almost entirely. We'll play a bit more of the next round because that was a quick one. But yeah, I can't believe I grew up at a time with all of this convenience and where the customer mattered a little bit. Like I was saying this to my mum as well the other day because I subscribe to Adobe, the Adobe suite, so I can use Photoshop and Premiere Pro. I know there are free alternatives, but I already knew how to use Photoshop to a minor degree. and I had some experience with like a free version of Premiere Pro from like ages back. So it's what I know, so it's what I use, because I don't have time. I honestly don't have time to learn a new one. I can't be fucked. The fact that that is now $120 a month. I remember owning Photoshop in high school because I took a photography course. I owned Photoshop. It was a one-time purchase. I think it was like $200, which, you know, quite a bit, I guess, back then. I don't know, inflation. I don't know how much that is now if you adjust for inflation. But I can tell you, it's not $120 fucking dollars a month, is it? Is it? It was fucking like a one-time purchase of what would equivalent now be like $400, maybe. Like, the fact that you don't fucking own anything anymore, just it fucking constantly just like, my bin's a subscription, for fuck's sake. Don't call it a subscription, but if I want a bin, it's a fucking subscription. Like, it's fucking wild. Absolutely wild. You know, a service turned to shit when the user has to do had to do an explanation when he used it. Exactly. But it's just the amount of just everything's just why is everything a subscription now? Who made that decision? When did that happen? Why did that happen? I don't need this, so I'm gonna go no, and then that'll let me get extra mags. Because the thing is, I never have time to swap guns anyway. Oh, we got another. Yeah, nice. We got the same game mode. Okay. Yeah, we're just stuck in the Matrix. Someone's just pushing all the buttons for fun. Well, the reality is most human beings are short-sighted. Most of them only care for themselves. The reason we have a police force is because you can't trust the average person to be normal. You just can't. You know? You just can't. Women see that more than anything, you know? With how fucking violent men are constantly. Like, I think about this all the time now that I'm more aware. But the fact that, you know, when I was 18, drunk, just walking through town, plastered. I remember being in fucking Greece on a Kentucky, right? I don't even remember how I got this drunk. Actually, I do know, because I think there's a video on my Instagram of me doing like 3 shots and yelling "Opa!" because you're in Greece. I got so insanely drunk that I remember this is not a good story. If Void's listening, don't listen to me, Void. Like, that I just fucking got to a point where I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. I just lay down in the street and closed my eyes. I was awake, but I just lay down and closed my eyes. And a bunch of people helped me get into a taxi. That taxi took me where I needed to go. That taxi even fucking waited while I went and got out money because he couldn't accept card for some reason. What am I doing? We're in the warm-up zone and I'm just fucking out here. I need to be setting up. Like, a woman couldn't do that, like, or shouldn't do that. It's way too risky. Like, the risk for, like, physical safety is just too high. But it's like, the longer I go, the more I just see society deteriorate. And I can't understand how we're doing it. I just can't. My PC better hold out for years because RAM is not getting cheaper. Like, it's the fact that we are moving towards a system in which we will be expected to subscribe to compute power. RAM is going to become a fucking subscription. It will. And I don't care how expensive RAM gets for the user. I will refuse to pay a fucking subscription for that. But I cannot believe we live in a world where all of this shit is going on. And that's just what it is, you know? Like, you're just expected to fucking eat a dick and deal with it. You don't like dicks? Too bad you're eating them. This is where things are. You don't want to eat that dick? Too bad, you're eating that dick. Politician says you must eat that dick. You know why? Because they're owned by the dick eating club. The fucking politician is owned by the people who create and manufacture dicks, and they are going to make you eat every single goddamn one to lie in that guy's pockets so that they can make 10 grand or something stupid like that. Like, people will sell out everyone they know. I fucked this up heavily. Yeah, people will fucking sell out everyone they know for fucking nothing. Oh, fucking hell. I thought that was him. There it is. God, I hope nobody clips you. I fucking hope they do. But you know what I'm talking about. That's the problem. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Is like we just get sold up the river by politicians who are in the like. One of the biggest issues I think in politics in Australia, and I'd say this is probably similar for. I've talked about this before. I'd say this is probably similar for America and elsewhere as well. I think 4-year election cycles are a fucking stupid idea, but I completely understand that without them, we might get stuck with somebody who fucks up everything for, you know, the next billion years. But the issue that I've seen with 4-year election cycles... Hang on. I think I'm about to get shot here, so I'm preparing for it. The problem I have with 4-year election cycles is... And I feel like I've lived long enough to see this now. Is you vote someone in who has an idea. They spend 4 years gutting whatever the last person did so they can implement their idea because it's the best idea ever. They haven't done anything in 4 fucking years, so they get voted out at the next election. And then the next cunt that comes in... I should have kept my fucking gun up. The next cunt that comes in then dismantles everything the last guy did because he can do it better. And then does nothing for 4 years. So the next guy comes in, dismantles what the last guy did, spends 4 fucking years getting that together, doesn't do anything in the end, or gets it halfway there, maybe gets voted in again. Turns out what they were doing was corrupt the whole time because a billionaire paid for it. So it never actually benefits the public anyway. So then the next guy gets voted in. And I think you see the pattern. Like I've said it before and I'll fucking say it until I die. Take money out of politics. If you are in politics, you make a decent wage. Let's say you make $300,000 a year. That's great money. But you aren't allowed to own stocks. You aren't allowed to have any investments in any companies. You're not allowed to be affiliate. You're not allowed to be on the board of some company. You're not allowed to take donations from anyone. Your donations must be anonymous is what my view should be. And they go through a third party, so you never know who donated to you. If it becomes known that somebody is trying to tell you that they made a donation, you know, if you get a donation for $1 million one day, and then fucking some guy taps you on the shoulder at their fucking coffee shop and says, "Hey, I'm from Rio Tinto, the mining company." You might have noticed a generous donation coming in. If that happens, police are allowed to walk in, fucking kneecap that guy right away. And then Rio Tinto gets fucking, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They get fined fucking $500, not $500, $5 million bucks. Who's shooting at me? You know, they get fined a fuckload of money. Like, you have to take the fucking money out of politics for politics to fucking function. How hard is that to understand? You know what I mean? Ah, I saw him too late. So much we can do about it. People can't even agree on what the issue is. Everyone keeps arguing about the symptoms. Exactly. Like we spend our entire lives arguing about the symptoms, and the symptom is the billionaire. And then we let the billionaires fucking control every fucking facet of media, except Born Ready's YouTube channel. Am I right, boys? Come here for money. You know, the day that I stop ranting about capitalism, you're gonna be like, Jackson got bought out. Elon Musk sent him a check for like $1 million, and now he just fucking sucks his dick constantly. That's all he does. Like, no person in their right mind would defend a billionaire if they fully understood what that entailed. But you're right, people complain. They make the culture war. Like, I actually firmly believe culture wars are just propaganda now. Politicians are hella smart. Hell else would they end up rich? Oh, fucking yeah. It's funny, I still do get a lot of American politics and bullshit on my various feeds, and I keep seeing one about what's her name, AOC. Honestly, I don't remember what, like Cortez. I don't fucking know what her full fucking name is. But I keep seeing shit about her because her financial statements came out and she's got like fuck all money, and everyone's like, oh, I don't know if somebody with that much, you know, who can't manage their finances should be in control of so many government funds. And then every other comment is like, I can't believe she's allowed to be in charge. She can't manage her money. And then every other comment is like, do you prefer this to a politician that's made like $20 million in trades over like 2 years? Don't you prefer somebody that's just doing the fucking job instead of making themselves rich off insider trading, which is illegal, but not for some reason when politicians do it? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, the amount of just the hypocritical nature of the conversation drives me bananas. Actually bananas. Oh, it's not clear that your system is better than the current system. Imagine the stupidest person you know, minus 60 IQ, getting into politics because it's an easy 300k per year. That's a good point. Is that who you want representing you? They still have to be voted in, right? They still have to be voted in. That's the thing. They're still in the trees. I know it. But it's like, even if the stupidest person got voted into politics, like literally, like I know we're memeing around the stupid thing because politicians are fucking stupid, but mostly politicians are greedy. Politicians aren't necessarily like unintelligent people. They're just greedy. They're just greedy people with poor morals. But a stupid person isn't necessarily greedy, and a stupid person doesn't necessarily have bad morals. They're just ill-informed, right? Now, if the political system didn't incentivize people to be corrupt, even a stupid person could make the right fucking decisions, you know? Even a stupid person is going to look at like, oh, that we want to take away this guy's fucking bin, replace it with a smaller bin, pick up that bin less often, and then make him pay for the bigger bin again. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not actually going to do that because that makes no fucking sense. Like, a stupid person's going to have advisors that are like, yeah, it's a bad idea. You don't want to do that. The people are going to dislike you if you do that, because politicians would care a lot fucking more about how much they're liked if there was an actual consequence to it. You know, you want to keep that 300k a year job? You better be good at your job, right? Instead, it's like, oh, well, like the big problem with politics, also, this would be my other rule in politics, is if you work in a political job, you are not allowed to hold a high ranking position in a private company. You're just not allowed to. In a public one, no. In public or private, you're not allowed to hold a high ranking position. The reason for that is the vast majority of politicians in Australia, once they leave politics, will take up a cushy job in the private sector.
Watch out, boys. The OP's
often
from across the river.
In the same sector that they were in charge of regulating. Now, I wonder why a sector would hire someone that's in charge of making sure they do things the right way. Why would you hire that guy? Did you have a good experience with that guy? Why did you have a good experience with that guy? Was it because he was fair? Or was it because he was fucking rorting the system the entire fucking time? I think we all know what the fucking answer is. So I would make it a rule that you're not allowed to fucking hold any of those positions either. You're not happy with that? Don't be a fucking politician. But if you remove every avenue in which a politician can be corrupt, then they're not going to fucking go for it, are they? They might because they like power, sure. But realistically, you're going to get enough normal people that that's unlikely to cause a massive issue. We might need to start going backwards because, yeah, I think we need to go backwards and start clearing out enemies this direction. Okay, I might die here because I'm going to start reading chat while I'm scanning the woods. Okay, so yeah, we're looking for enemies through here. Got him. You talk the talk, ready? Also, really, if you got some real power. Honestly, I'd be so fucking brutal. But like brutal for the people, so I don't know why that would... You know what? I like my girlfriend, for you, Harry. My girlfriend Taz and I, we haven't watched it in a while. but we would occasionally watch Border Security. You know, the Border Security program. Fufu, you might have something similar. You might have seen something similar. In Australia, we had a TV series where I think it actually might still be going, where a camera crew just set up in our international airports and they just record what border security are doing. You know, drug busts. It's usually one of three things. It's either a drug bust, it's a tourist bringing in an insane amount of food. We take our biosecurity super seriously. You can't bring food in here, like certain types of food. Or it's like a tourist overstaying their visa. Or occasionally they did do a special episode where they do like an immigration raid. And it was so funny watching the immigration raids because it's like a bunch of Australians with no weapons. They just surround a house, come inside, arrest the people, take off. And I was watching this at the same time that I was watching this at the same time that I was watching obviously all the ICE stuff going on in America, and it was so funny seeing the comparison. But my original point, what frustrated me about the show is that all the tourists bringing food in are often repeat offenders. Like, they've often been people that travel to and from Australia constantly, and when the person's standing in front of them with their bag on the table asking them, do you have any food? They're sitting there saying, no food. And they're showing them the translation. They're like, food, your language. Do you have food? Do you have food? These sentences say the same thing. Do you have food? And they're like, no, I don't have any food, mate. No food at all. Then they fucking open the bag. Nothing but food. Entire bag full of food. Suitcase dedicated to food. It happened every fucking time. Every goddamn fucking time. So my solution to that, and I'd be curious if you guys agree with me. It's a bit authoritarian, I'm sure. My solution is on the pamphlet that says, do you have food? And then it has the translation. There's also a photo of me. Literally me in charge of the country. There's a photo of me standing there with a fucking crowbar. And then there's another picture next to it that is me hitting someone in the knee with said crowbar. And it says, do you have any food? No, yes or no. They tell you yes or no. Are you sure? If you lie to us, this will happen. And it's a photo of me fucking kneecapping someone. Because I tell you what, the amount of people lying to border security would go through the fucking floor. Especially when the only downside, by the way, to... what's the word I'm looking for? The only downside to telling them that you have food... Food, please. The only downside to telling the border security that you have food is they're going to waste a little bit of your time looking at the food. But if you declare that you have food, then you just show them the food. They tell you yes or no. If they say no, they take the food. If they say yes, it's an issue, they take the food. If it's not an issue, they leave you with the food. That's all that happens if you declare it. If you don't declare it and they find food, they search your entire fucking bag. You know? But all these people had so much fucking food that they know they're not allowed to bring in. Tell you what, if they watch a guy at the front of the line get kneecapped for not declaring his food, I think they're going to change their opinion. Hey, I'm not the guy kneecapping him to the border for a single lie.
Yep.
You know what, Fufu? If they're going to lie... If they're going to lie to border security...
Garrison way out here as well.
You know, I don't know if I want them in my country.
Bastards.
What, you coming into my country as a tourist and you're going to lie? You going to lie to me? Coming into my goddamn country? You look at me in the eye on the photo of me with a crowbar? Food ruined my life, that was drugs. No, I'd fucking have a great country. It'd be so fucking good. I'd be like Mamdani, whatever his name is, in New York. Making fucking companies pay their fines. Not allowing people to get away with bullshit. It'd be great. It'd be a great country. All right, let me catch up right here. A greedy person can make the right decision too. The problem is whatever the system is, this should not be enabling. Yeah, it shouldn't be enabling bad behavior. Which the problem is, yeah, like, you know, the fact that our political parties accept donations from the same people they have to make the rules for. Like, the fact that that exists. You know fucking what? You know fucking what? I'm going for a second round here. I'm going to finish up the stream soon, just so you know, guys. Maybe we'll win this round, though. Do you know fucking what? You know what fucking pisses me off more than anything? We're going for another rant here. You know what pisses me off more than fucking anything? Is politicians can... One of our politicians in Australia, by the way, just took an overseas trip to a fashion show with a billionaire who is one of their biggest donors. Like, paid for the whole fucking thing. She then came back to Australia, by the way, and denied that the billionaire paid for everything. And then it came out a couple of weeks later that the billionaire paid for everything. First of all, our political party leader... She's a party leader too. Our party leaders can do that. They're allowed to take these donations and then make impartial decisions on whether we should tax these massive mining and gas companies that pay fuck all. Literally fucking nurses in hospitals are paying more tax than these mining and gas companies, but I digress. She's allowed to do that. Where I work, if I accept a chocolate bar off somebody who I am working with, you know what? I'm not even, first of all, I'm not allowed to accept anything. I'm not even allowed to accept a chocolate bar. I'm not even allowed to accept coffee from a client if a client offers to buy me coffee. First of all, I'd buy my own coffee because I'm a normal fucking person, and I'm not going to ask a client to pay for it for me. But even a client who I'm making decisions for, if they're not allowed to buy me coffee, right? Or if they give me a gift and I have no option but to accept the gift because maybe it's a cultural thing, something like that, I have to fill out 5 different fucking forms to declare it. I have to get a manager to sign off on it, and then it gets filed and reviewed by someone to make sure that I'm not breaking ethics. But our fucking politicians, I'm going to pull out all my hair. Our fucking politicians can take fucking millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in donations and gifts, and that's fine. What? What are we talking about? What? Like, or if I would just change that one thing, make donations anonymous, make it a fucking capital punishment crime to tell a political leader if you donated to them because you're trying to bias them. Because why fucking else are mining and gas companies donating millions of dollars into politics? They're not doing it out of the fucking love of the game, are they? They're doing it because they're trying to get something. I'd make that punishable. The pure fact it's not punishable already is the problem with our fucking political system. And it'd be solved. Half of it would be solved right there. Those 2 changes. I don't even need to stick around in the job. I fucking saved politics instantly. But none of it fucking happens. None of it fucking happens. I'd have a great country as how I wake up today. Preach. Thank you, Glint. I was gonna say, I knew you'd agree with me. It's such a joke. It's such a fucking... Politics is just such a joke. And I can't believe previous generations have just allowed this. I say this as someone that's not really taking political action, so I should fucking drink my own Kool-Aid here and actually do something about it, I suppose. But it's just such an insurmountable task now. Now that billionaires own every fucking media company under the goddamn sun. Like, does that not signal to people that there's a problem? When a single cohort, like, oh, okay, that was gonna potentially cause problems. But if I owned, it's funny how, like, if it's a race issue, people find it problem. Like when, you know, I guess that makes more sense. Like when white people had all the jobs, I understood why that was a problem. But it's funny when if it's a class issue, it's not the same problem. You know, because I tell you what, if you know, white people, Aboriginal people, Indian people, if tomorrow they owned every single news and media outlet, you know, we'd do something about that, wouldn't we? We would do something about that because it's a race issue. But because it's a class issue, we're like, oh, so the hyper super mega rich own all of our news platforms, the platforms that majority of people use to understand what's happening in their lives, what's happening in their country. That's owned by nothing but billionaires. And we're just like, yeah, that's not a problem, right? Like, what's the problem? You know? So this one cohort of people that make up less than 1% of the population, they own everything? I don't see the issue. because I'm in the fucking pocket. All right, boys, that's pretty much where I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for listening to me rant for this last fucking hour. The political system needs more. France had the right decision. Yeah, France had the right idea. It's funny how often that gets thrown around. Like, it's only a matter of time before people start going fucking insane. I'm not saying I'm going to be one of them. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm not suggesting violence is the answer. It's not. But when you rig an entire system, or when people feel the system is rigged, they're only going to react in one way. It's like I told the council. The bins are going to be overfilling with rubbish. It's going to be flowing in the streets. And they're like, oh, well, please continue to put the rubbish in the right bin. I'm not saying I'm not gonna. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying other people will. And it will be a problem. Thank you very much, Harry. Nice rant. Thank you very much. That's some good stars. Glint, thank you very much. Blazer, Fufu, I know you've got a meeting, but have a good one. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. I will be streaming Saturday morning. Don't know what time. Probably going to be 9 o'clock my time, so figure that out for yourself. You know what time my streams start. Probably going to be about 9-ish, but I will give a firm time in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, jump in there. You'll see it there. Otherwise, it'll be in the AM. I'll go for, I'll aim for like a 3 to 4 hour stream because I'm really looking forward to War Dogs. Have a good one, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Check out my YouTube channel for a War Dogs video going up in about an hour if you're curious about it. Bit of advertising. See ya.